In the summer of 1995, my mom came home from a yard sale with something that would change my life forever: Doom 2. As soon as she handed it to me, I knew there was something special about this game. I stared at the box art and soaked in the details. The huge title, the terrifying monster, and the soldier with the questionable haircut fascinated me. I started the game and I was instantly in love. The sounds, the visual, the fact that my mom had no idea what kind of game she bought me completely blew me away. That was my first experience with the Doom franchise. But that was just the beginning of my journey with Doom, and 26 years later, it's been a complicated relationship. Welcome back to No Time Gamer, and today I'm sharing a nostalgia tale called My Complicated Relationship with Doom. That year, I spent countless hours playing every bit of Doom 2, and I wanted more. My dad was heading to CompUSA, and I had allowance money burning a hole in my pocket. I frantically searched the Windows gaming section and found my treasure: Ultimate Doom. When we got home, I terrorized my dad until he helped me install it. We got that baby loaded, started up, and there was absolutely no sound. After a few quick checks, we gave the computer the trusty restart. No dice. And worse yet, all the audio was failed. Lo and behold, Ultimate Doom had corrupted the sound drivers and more. My dad and I spent the next couple of days having to reformat and reinstall Windows. Once the PC was back to good and working order, we installed Ultimate Doom again. We fired it up and it happened again. We spent another couple days getting everything back to normal. But this time, my dad said, no Doom. We never tried again. To this day, my dad still refers to the time that Doom doomed our computer. We both laugh about it. I cry a little inside. Fast forward to the summer of 2004. Doom 3 was coming. I could hardly contain my excitement. The day it released, I secured my copy, drove back to my apartment, and installed the game right away. Unfortunately, my PC could barely run the game. Doom 3 was a top-of-the-line graphics experience, and my computer was out of date. It stuttered even in full potato mode. I was lucky it ran at all. So what does any level-headed college student do? I spent $1,000 to upgrade my pathetic PC. After a few days of hunting down the components and installing them, I was ready to try Doom 3 again. Boy, was it worth it. The game looked and sounded fantastic. The shadows, lighting, and effects blew me away. I loved it, and that $1,000 felt well spent. The money spent on underwear from all the jump scares? Now that's a different story. Okay, one more big jump forward to 2016. Doom is finally back. But I didn't care. Maybe it was the birth of my second son or the fact that Doom had been MIA for so long, but I just wasn't excited. I was still into video games, but even with the positive reviews, I wasn't interested. By the time 2018 rolled in, I finally bought a digital copy while it was on sale, but still didn't play it. It just sat there in my game library, taunting me, begging for attention. But my passion for Doom was gone. Sometime in 2019, Doom Eternal was pushed back to March 2020. Doom Eternal looked bonkers, and it got me hot to play Doom again. I started Doom 2016 in February of 2020, and it was everything I hoped a modern Doom game would be. It was loud, violent, and in your face, but I wasn't enjoying it that much. We had started this channel in late 2019, and I wanted to get a review of Doom 2016 out before Doom Eternal's arrival. And with that time pressure, I forgot to soak in what I was playing. The game was great and everything a Doom game should be, but I just wasn't allowing myself to really savor it. I got the review completed and moved on to other games until Doom Eternal landed a couple weeks later. When Doom Eternal was released, I was overwhelmed. I was working full-time, raising a family, remodeling my basement, collaborating on this YouTube channel, and the threat of a global pandemic was looming large. Doom Eternal was perhaps the greatest Doom game ever made, and I was rushing it as I played. I wasn't allowing the nuance of gunplay and the level design to really sink in. Between life stress and trying to grow our audience, I focused so much on finishing Doom Eternal. Hell, I even screwed up the review. Just watch it. Not my best work. My wife's cousin, who edits our videos, did a lot to repair my mistakes in that video. And my brother-in-law, who writes for the channel, kept me in some sense of perspective about the game, but the damage was done. I had messed up the review, and I didn't even let myself enjoy the game properly. Not many game franchises have such a lasting impact on me personally. Most of my memories with Doom have little to do with the in-game content, but they are distinct and vivid memories. They stand out for reasons I can't quite explain. More Doom is in the future, and I hope to play and enjoy those experiences. Until then, I think Doom and I need to evaluate our relationship. Next time we get together, Doom, promise I'll be better. Are there any games or franchises that you have distinct memories about? Share your story in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to our channel, and make sure your gaming sessions are time well spent.